Good evening, YouTube. I want to make a little box that's going to accommodate me. So I'm going to make a box that can hold 3 slots of these. So let's get started. So I need to make 2 of these. These are the walls, the 2 walls. They're going to be just 1/4 of an inch. And then we got our 3/4 inch stock for the ends. So we're going to make front and back. So I'm going to start by cutting this. And I'm just going to trace my second piece. The depth, the same 3/4 of an inch, that's plenty to stack at least 20-30 sheets of paper. And you see the distance? That's plenty. So I'm going to cut 2 strips of 3/4 of an inch. Then I'll put the other one on the other side, that way I don't have to compensate for my saw blade. There we go. And for my walls, I'm going to rip this in 2 with my saw, because I don't need much more than that. Guesstimate the center here. You gotta be careful with that because I don't want to split it. Now I'm just gonna plane them. I'm not using power tools. How about that? I'm aiming to try to do everything by hand more and more. Okay. That's just like silky smooth. That's why we plane the ends. So basically this is what I'm gonna get. Now I just gotta glue everything in place and clamp it. Got a big knot here and it's kind of loose, so hopefully the glue will help it. There we go. Now we just put that on and okay, we're gonna let this dry for about a half an hour and then we'll continue. We still get to make our bottom. What I'm gonna do for that, and that's pretty thick for a bottom for sandpaper, so I'm also gonna rip that in 2. Then I'm gonna laminate the 2 parts and we're gonna have ourselves a bottom utilizing my scrap wood. See that over there? I try to use these buckets as much as I can. You know, I've been called cheap on YouTube because I like to utilize my scrap wood. You tell me, what do you think? be so easy just to put a little piece of plywood under there, but this is good practice for me, and it encourages me to work by hand. Alright, I went ahead and unclamped my box. It's going to be the front, so I'm going to put a nice chamfer over here. So what I'm going to do is take my pencil line here and do something like, and try to follow that with my plane. This is super thin. Just putting a nice sheen on my wood. It's as silky as a baby's butt. Okay, I just unclamped my box. Now I'm just gonna plane the whole bottom and make it flush with the rest of the box. See the shine in here? That's not sandpaper because I didn't sand it. That's all the plane. It makes it sparkle, even the ends. I mean, it's really nice. Danish oil, dark walnut. Yeah, pretty nice. It's not too dark. Gives a little protection. It's just what we need. So now when I need a sheet, all I gotta do is pull one out, and it looks pretty nice. Well, that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it gives you a good idea on making one. It was really pleasant. It was really fun to make. I did it all by hand, and it's very gratifying when at the end when you finish a project and you didn't use one power tool. Matter of fact, I barely used any sandpaper either. So by using the plane, you actually save money because it eliminates 90% of your sandpaper use. So thumbs up. Alright, on that note, guys, we'll see you guys on my next video. See you there.